the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life.
Who does AI unbiasedly say that Isaiah is describing in Isaiah 9 verse 6? The person described in Isaiah 9 verse 6 is primarily understood to be Jesus Christ, the Messiah, because the titles and the resulting kingdom described are divine and eternal, attributes that no human king could possess. However, to provide a complete understanding of the text, it's necessary to also acknowledge the historical, or near-term, interpretation, the birth of a contemporary royal figure, likely King Hezekiah, the ultimate fulfillment, Jesus Christ, theological view. The primary reason this verse is interpreted as referring to Jesus is the presence of explicit divine titles and the promise of an unending reign. 1. Divine titles. The four main titles assigned to the child are too grand for any mere human king. Mighty God, El Gibber, this is the clearest indicator of deity. The term El is used throughout the Old Testament to refer to God himself. No human king of Israel was ever designated as Mighty God. The New Testament affirms Jesus as God incarnate. John 1 verses 1 and 14. Everlasting Father. Avi add this points to the eternal nature of the ruler, not just a king who governs for a few decades. This is consistent with Jesus' eternal nature and his role as the head of the new eternal covenant. Wonderful Counselor, Pele Yots points to a source of wisdom that is supernatural and miraculous, which is fully realized in Christ. Prince of Peace, Sar Shalom, while human kings might achieve temporary peace. This title points to the one who establishes ultimate, complete, and cosmic peace, reconciliation with God, which Jesus achieved through his death and resurrection. 2. The unending kingdom. The very next verse, Isaiah 9 verse 7, seals the messianic interpretation. Of the increase of his government and peace there will be no end. Hezekiah's reign ended, and the Davidic kingdom was eventually conquered. The prophecy demands a king whose rule is eternal and whose kingdom is indestructible, a promise only fulfilled by the resurrected Christ. The near-term fulfillment. King Hezekiah, historical view. Many scholars recognize that ancient prophecy often had a dual scope, an immediate meaning for the original audience and an ultimate meaning fulfilled by the Messiah. Who it is? King Hezekiah, the son of the wicked king Ahaz. Why? The prophecy was delivered during a time of immense military and political stress, the Syro-Ephraimite War, c. 734 BC. The people needed an immediate promise that the Davidic line would continue and that God would deliver them. Hezekiah's birth and subsequent righteous reign provided that assurance of immediate hope and stability. How the titles are read. In this historical view, the titles are seen as grand royal epithets common in the ancient Near East, signifying that the king would rule with God's strength as a mighty hero of God, not that he was literally divine. Conclusion. In summary, the most comprehensive and faithful answer is that Isaiah is describing a divine messianic king. While the historical birth of a king like Hezekiah may have served as a foreshadowing or an initial comfort, only Jesus Christ satisfies the eternal and divine criteria set forth in the glorious titles and the promise of an unending kingdom.